I wonder what he's expecting, to be honest.
Nathan and Andrew, still in Bandung, anticipate the arrival of a new fellow traveller who'll join their group for the rest of the week.
Wonder if he slept.
I know. Oh, I don't think so. He's probably like expecting to be in a nice hotel or something, and like taking him in the train for 10 hours, mate.
Happier to remain as a twosome, both boys are concerned that the new traveller might not be on their wavelength, putting them at a disadvantage in the competition.
I hope the new arrival's all right, because I think that we did have a week to form bonds and get to know each other and stuff, and get to know what each other likes and things like that, but I hope they don't come in and shake it up and just cause rifts between people and that.
Our inexperienced backpackers are travelling in two separate groups for the first time. But their objective is the same, to reach Solo, a picturesque town near Yogyakarta, by the end of the week. Solo is the second of 8 destinations our competing travellers must reach on their 2-month journey across Indonesia, from Jakarta in Java ending on Mount Kelimutu in Flores. And it will be here on Mount Kelimutu that they must decide individually which one of them has best adapted to the backpacking experience while immersing themselves in local culture, and therefore deserves to be called the ultimate traveller and win the £10,000 prize.
I'm not excited, but I'm curious to see what he's like and if he'll fit in with the group, but I guess we'll find out any minute now.
Yep, we'll do this, man.
Unaware of where the girls are or what they are doing, Nathan and Andrew are in Bandung, waiting for the arrival of their new travel companion and replacement for Gareth, who left prematurely last week. Following an 11-hour flight from the UK and a 10-hour car journey from Jakarta, 24-year-old barman Lewis Wallace from Leeds is about to join the competition.
Pretty apprehensive about backpacking, to be honest. Just gonna have to get stuck in, see how it goes. The type of person I'd not like to be travelling with would be someone that's really bossy. Although I'd like to be organised, I don't want to be told all the time what to do, so that would really annoy me.
Oh my God.
What's happening?
Hiya.
Oh, mate, right?
How you doing? Lewis.
What's your name?
Lewis.
Lewis, I'm Nathan.
How you doing?
Andrew.
Andrew, how you doing? You alright?
So, yeah, how you feeling about being out here?
Pretty nervous. The new guy.
There's a group of girls out there somewhere doing the same sort of thing as us, but we had to split up yesterday.
With pleasantries exchanged, Nathan is determined to get new boy Lewis to think about the competition and fills him in about this week's travel challenge.
There's a task here. You've got to take everything that you need for the week in one of these little one-day bags.
Right.
And if we don't pass that, we're getting 25% less budget, so...
And you're not allowed to fail because then we lose money, which is obviously not an option.
Right.
We've got to get a 10-hour train drive as well, so... it's not looking good tonight, but...
First things first, you actually need to sort your bag out now.
Oh my God.
Sounds good, mate. Choose carefully, mate, because we're going to be struggling.
I'll leave my airline pillow then.
Yeah, that's definitely not something you need. First impressions, he seems like a nice guy. I think he'll be a better travelling companion than Gareth. I think anyone's a better travelling companion than Gareth because Gareth can't travel, so...
That's us, boys. We've got to get our tickets then, yeah?
Having broken the news to new boy Lewis that he can't travel with his large backpack, the boys begin their long journey to Yogyakarta.
I'm slightly worried about losing my belongings, but I've just got to deal with it and hope I've got the right selection in here.
Hello. Yogyakarta?
They seem very different. Cockney, bit of a Cockney geezer and American, seems like a super jock type guy. All three of us seem quite different, so quite interesting.
With a 10-hour journey ahead of them, Andrew shows Lewis their basic guidebook and informs him that, as a group, they need to have impressive stories to tell the girls when they all meet up at the end of the week.
Basically, we've got to get from Lembang, where we were before we met you, through down to Solo. We need to achieve as much as we can travel-wise, because at the meeting you have to say what you've done throughout the week and why you should be traveling for the week for the extra budget. So it's not just getting there, we've got to do things along the way.
Sometimes I feel sitting on trains. Every step I get to, I'm clocking that game. Everyone's a winner, we're making our fame. Bonafide hustler, making my name. Sometimes I feel sitting on trains.
5 hours later, and while the boys are still en route, the girls have arrived in Yogyakarta.
Oh, it's nice and sunny. It is quite nice here.
The city has a population of over 3 million people and is famous for its Javanese music, art and traditional puppet shows.
And we'd like to book a room for the night.
After leaving the station, the girls stumble across a nearby hotel they all like the look of and try to check in.
Today you're full?
After discovering that it's fully booked, Chloe, who's determined that they stay somewhere comfortable, takes charge and asks the receptionist to help her find somewhere else.
We need to go to another hotel. Yeah. And it's on this road,
Suryodiningrat.
Yeah. Can you call them and ask if we can stay?
Yes, you can make a reservation from here.
We need air conditioning, hot water,
Yes.
and a toilet.
Yeah, toilet, private toilet.
Private toilet. For tonight and for tomorrow.
For tonight and tomorrow.
Yes, please.
2 nights.
2 nights. Thank you.
You're up for sharing a room with us too, I assume, to save some money.
Yeah.
The boys, now settled into their long journey to Yogyakarta, want to find out as much as they can about their new travel companion, Lewis.
What did you do back in England?
Work barman at the moment. Just finished uni. Did marketing at uni.
Marketing? I work in marketing. How old are you?
Yeah. 24. Oh yeah, how old are you?
24? Wow.
Oh well, thanks.
I thought I was the granddad. I was 21 and I was the oldest. You got a girlfriend back in England?
Yeah, I've got a girlfriend. Been with about 2.5 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Uninterested in what the girls look like then?
Uninterested, yeah.
That's good news for me.
Do you like any of the girls like over here?
Here. Do I like any of the girls here? Get on well with them, you know?
I do.
Who do you like?
There's some girl, Mary Claire, I like. I think she's probably a nice girl and that, so...
No, she's not a proper nice girl.
Oh,
That's
look
what it
at
is.
you, man. That's your words, mate, not mine, right?
Having admitted for the first time that he likes Marie Claire, Nathan is relieved to hear that new boy Lewis won't be vying for her attention when they meet up with the girls at the end of the week.
Yeah, I'm proper pleased with Lewis. I think he's proper sweet and that. I think I'll get along with him perfect and that. I was just worried for nothing, and I think we're gonna have a good week this time. With views like this, it's gonna be brilliant. So I'm looking forward to this week now, which I didn't think I would yesterday. So this is brilliant.
Guys, it doesn't look too bad at all.
It doesn't, it's actually all right.
It's evening in Yogyakarta and Chloe, who has taken it upon herself to find a suitable hotel for the girls, hopes the search is over.
Wow. Love it. How much did you say?
3 people, 1 extra bed, 250,000.
250?
Yes.
Really, you can't do any lower for us? Can't make a special offer?
Okay.
230?
Okay, it's possible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you, we appreciate it.
Having bartered a shared cost of approximately £12 between them,
Splash time.
the girls, who have been travelling since 7 a.m, take a dip in the hotel pool and reflect on how well they are coping without their large backpacks.
I think we've done quite well with the bag situation. Don't you reckon?
For 1 week, you actually don't need
That much stuff.
that much if you can just, you know, grin and bear a bit of dirt.
Guys, do you not think after that stinky, dirty train journey that this is really quite relaxing?
Yeah.
I think it was definitely worth coming here. And I'm kind of glad we didn't get into that other hotel because it didn't have a pool.
The Buddhist temple. Here.
Megiri, innit?
It's morning in Yogyakarta, and despite arriving late last night, the boys, who are determined to outdo the girls this week by cramming in as much sightseeing as possible, are up early.
Can you take us there on a bus?
Andrew takes charge and organises a day trip to Borobudur Temple, Yogyakarta's popular tourist attraction, famed for its breathtaking sunsets.
Like, undiscovered for years, man. I find that fascinating. You boys ever been to any temples or anything?
No.
Neither have I.
Definitely my first temple.
I went to a Hindu temple in Wembley, but it's nothing special, so... And it didn't lay undiscovered for years, so...
After 20 minutes, the boys arrive at the ancient Buddhist temple and are blown away by its size and beauty.
That looks bad, boys, mate.
Wow.
Massive.
Proper.
That is serious. What's it for? Praying? Someone live in this?
Yeah, I'd say a temple probably would be for praying. Like,
While the boys explore the temple,
Oh, it's steep.
It says it's Indonesia's most popular tourist attraction.
back in central Yogyakarta, the girls are discussing how to spend their day over a late breakfast. But unlike the boys, can't settle on a plan of action.
Yeah, I think the temple is meant to be one of the 7 wonders of the world, really. Yeah, because that's what you want to do, isn't it? That's one of your things.
While Chantel is keen to spend the day at Borobudur Temple, Chloe would prefer to attend a traditional puppet-making class first.
Puppet making is in a place called Magangan Kulon. If we want to go to the temple in the afternoon, we should sort of get going.
Chantel, who would have preferred to have gone straight to Borobudur Temple, worries puppet making won't impress the boys when they meet up at the end of the week.
Making puppets does not appeal to me at all. I just think it's a wasted activity. We could have done something else. But they want to do it, so I'll just go with it.
Guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
With Chloe leading the way, the girls head out for a puppet-making lesson.
Bye.
Puppet theatre is a major part of Indonesian culture, dating back over 1,000 years.
First, you try to cut the form.
Each puppet is painstakingly made by hand, taking highly skilled craftsmen weeks to complete.
For one whole one, how many hours?
3 weeks.
Everything and painting.
3 weeks for one?
3 weeks?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Why don't you use scissors to cut around?
Oh no, this is not possible. You want to try?
After a quick demonstration, Chloe and Marie-Claire get stuck in, while Chantel, who would have preferred to have gone straight to the temple, watches on.
Like that?
Yeah.
A bit thicker.
You can't get more cultural than this, I don't think, in Indonesia. And I certainly think that the boys are missing out here. And this will win us brownie points at the meeting.
Chantel, who is struggling to appreciate the craft, quickly loses interest.
I'm sure they could, like, if they really wanted to, like, get, like, a stencil, put it in a machine, press it in, and then make loads, and then, like, pour paint onto them. And it'd be, like, so much more quicker.
It's my new career. It's very relaxing.
On the outskirts of the city, the boys, who have been at the temple for almost 3 hours, are still finding new things to see while they wait for the sunset.
This must have taken ages to do. 100 years at least.
Hey, someone read the book.
Statues.
People hiding inside.
Statues inside.
There we go. It's my good luck for the trip.
Does that give you good luck? Yeah, I'm doing that. I need a bit of good luck here.
Can't hurt. If you touch the nipple, you get extra.
Oh my God.
That cloud.
That's a cloud from hell.
Gonna get absolutely soaked.
Oh no.
Before long, and as predicted, it starts to pour down with rain.
Yeah, I mean, the sunset's amazing. It's the best sunset ever.
Beautiful sunset I've ever seen.
Looks like an English sunset to me.
But the boys, who are getting on well, don't let it dampen their spirits.
I think the girls are probably back in their hotels chilling out.
Thinking about us out in this rain.
They won't know where we are, will they?
Oh, they'll know we're out in the rain. I'm pleased I came to the temple, but I'm not pleased about the rain. I don't think I've ever seen it rain this much in my life. It ruined it a little bit, but I'm still glad I seen the temple.
At least we've been travelling hard.
Oh, yeah.
Through thick and thin.
Yeah, I'm pleased Lewis has joined the group, to be honest. I wasn't really looking forward to a new person joining the group at first, but he's always up for a laugh and stuff. I think he's the sort of person I'd get along with back at home, so I'm glad he's come, and I think he'll make our group stronger, to be honest.
I think we should get out of here before this collapses.
I know. Ah, my trainers! It's annoying.
God, it's raining cats and dogs here.
Back in Yogyakarta, the girls, who have spent most of the day making puppets, are grabbing a bite to eat.
We can't go to the temple like this. No way.
Maybe I'll stop. Yeah.
Their plan for the afternoon was to visit the temple, something Chantel feels is essential if they want to impress the boys at the end of the week. However, Chloe doesn't want to go out in the rain.
The temple is going to be miserable as hell.
We haven't been there, we don't really know. And the stuff might be inside, the stuff inside might be good too. You can't really judge it.
See, I honestly don't mind what we do. I really don't mind at all. I'm just trying fast to
You
go.
don't want to go to the temple, so you obviously do mind.
Well, I mind because it's raining, and I think that the view is like meant to be one of the most amazing views, and we won't see anything. We won't get the full effect.
If we don't go to the temple today, and then what? We don't see the temple at all.
Well, why can't we just discuss it and instead of
We are discussing it. I'm really annoyed that I can't go to the temple, but Chloe definitely doesn't want to go. So it's like one against one, and Mary Claire's in the middle trying to keep things neutral. So I just don't want to do the things they want to do.
cheer up, guys. I sort of feel like, oh God, am I the big bad wolf here? And am I sort of forcing people to do what they don't want to do? But to be totally frank, I can't be bothered to be in Indonesia having arguments with people that I don't even know, because that's not why I'm here. I think it's ridiculous. It'd be nice to see the boys again and hear about what they did, because I'm really intrigued about what they're doing.
And just to make sure that they've welcomed the new person.
While the girls head to Solo,
Surely they're not real.
the boys, on a mission to do as much as they can in Yogyakarta before they head to Solo themselves, have already explored a nearby animal market.
I don't see why they hang upside down.
And tried their hand at a traditional batik art class.
Mine's the best, isn't it?
Now looking for somewhere to eat,
I'm going to get a milkshake, boys.
Nathan heads off for some home comforts, while Andrew, who's determined to have more cultural experiences than the girls, persuades Lewis to join him for some real Indonesian cuisine.
I think you'll learn more about the cuisine in these kind of places than you would in the top restaurants of Indonesia, really.
I think overall you'll probably get better food here. It's just finding the right one. Be hit and miss, and this one's good, so we're all right.
The girls, especially Chloe, can't live without their modern Western comforts. They have to have air conditioning. They won't get a room without hot water, and they're really, really strict on it.
Oh dear.
It's a shame, really.
We'll change that. We'll change that.
Well, they definitely wouldn't eat in a place like this. They'd have to be convinced.
Yo. Good.
After eating, Andrew and Lewis meet back up with Nathan.
So 30 for two, yeah?
Yeah.
And together they hire 2 rickshaws.
10, 10, 10, yeah?
Yes, sir. Yeah. 10, 10, 10. Yeah.
At a bartered price of about 60 pence per person to take them to the station to catch a train to Solo.
So how are you feeling about the competition, Lewis?
I'm not really feeling like that competitive, really.
When you first get it, don't seem like... When you get to the first meeting, you'll think, oh,
Yeah.
it is a bit of a competition.
Yeah.
En route, Nathan talks to Lewis about how he hopes to convince some of the girls to vote for him as Traveller of the Week when they gather at tomorrow's meeting.
You need to win it.
Oh, I'd like to win it, there's no doubt about that. I think anyone who says they wouldn't is a liar, so that's why I want to get some stuff to show them.
Yeah.
Then there's no way that they can say that we've lied about anything. Don't get it twisted, we will twist a little bit of the truth sometimes.
The sunset
maybe.
at the temple was
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, we got to say that, yeah. If only we had a camera, eh? So 30. 35.
With the competition on his mind,
Come 35.
I would laugh.
Yeah? Thank you.
Nathan persuades the boys to make an unscheduled stop to make a purchase costing £2 that he hopes will impress the girls when they eventually gather in Solo.
It's a hat fan.
Yeah. I'm one of the. I'm a right tourist today, boys. How do I look like we got on?
There's no ramping with that.
Let me see the reflection. I look sick. I'm well proud of me out here. I think I've been looking for one for 2 days, so good stories to tell the girls. I think we're going to have a lot more stories to tell them. Happy with the way things are going this week.
Glad to be in Solo.
After 2 hours on the train, the girls finally arrive at their destination.
What do you want to do about the hotel situation?
At the end of the first week, Mary Claire was voted the best traveller so far by her fellow backpackers, but still hasn't spent the extra cash she received as a result.
We're going to in this hotel.
Although not obliged to share her winnings, Marie-Claire has offered to spend her money on a good hotel for all of the girls.
Well, because they won the money, like, I thought that would be nice for the girls to do something like really nice together, and I think we're just going to go for the best of the best and just like get a wee bit pampered and stuff.
And they actually have sun lounges with pillows. And
This is going to be amazing, girls. Mary, well done for winning Travelling of the Week.
Thank you guys.
10 minutes in a rickshaw and the girls arrive at a hotel that they all like the look of.
Look at the breakfast bit.
This is luxury.
You need this in size group?
Three of us.
We can get one huge one,
Three,
not king size.
three of us in one room, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Hello. Hello, room. Hello, room.
We love it.
Yeah, and it's good news. It's clean.
After checking into a room they are only able to afford thanks to Marie-Claire, the girls look forward to a relaxing stay.
I think these next 2 days are going to be amazing. Tonight, just relaxing. We haven't relaxed in so long. I'm just going to sit in the jacuzzi and tell my big prune.
Lounge by the pool. Sadly, we can't quite afford a drink by the pool.
It's evening and the boys arrive in Solo.
It's got to be 10.
After some money-saving bartering by Andrew, they take a taxi to a nearby hostel.
How are you?
You have rooms? Yeah.
After Andrew negotiates another good deal,
And you'll put beds down for us?
Yes.
the boys don't hang around and head out in search of more adventure,
Give me it live.
which they find in the form of a Cobra restaurant.
This is basically a shack.
Oh, they look massive.
They're serious animals, man.
How much? Berapa harganya?
25.
How much? Yeah, 25. See that? I understand that, yeah. Yeah.
Cobra is sold throughout Indonesia in specialised restaurants like this one. The blood and flesh are traditionally used as medicine and are thought to increase virility.
Yeah. Oh, that's my one. Whoa.
I'm a bit back from that, mate. Oh my god.
I like this.
This guy's bad. You're crazy, man.
With the snake killed quickly and humanely, the boys will now have the chance to drink its blood.
If you drink that, you're the man, Nathan. I'm not even on that. I'm not even
I'm
on
drinking
that.
I'm drinking that, bro.
You're crazy, G. You're going to spit it everywhere. Respect.
Lovely.
Respect.
Bad
Well
boys.
done,
It's
well
bad boys.
Well
I
done.
don't care about that, man.
What the blood tastes like?
It's nice, bro.
What does it taste like?
Just tastes like the drink that you put in there mixed with a little bit of blood. It's hard to describe, mate.
Bon appetit.
Don't drink it like that.
Don't savour it.
It is rank.
No, it ain't.
It is rank. Don't front.
Do you know why I didn't think it was that rank? Because
You downed it. I tasted mine.
I know, that's what I'm
It's
saying.
thick. It's really thick.
Cheers.
Down it. Well done then, man. You done it, see?
That's absolutely disgusting.
You reckon? I didn't think
Really
so.
nice, thanks. It's horrible.
Can I have it fried? Fried, yes? Yeah. Fried, yeah? Nazi, I think.
Goreng.
Oh, goreng, yeah. Yeah. Oh, no, that's all right, actually. Whatever. Yeah, satay, yeah. Whatever. Thank you. Terima kasih. Nice.
Let me try one.
Go on.
Safe.
Bad. Oh my days.
Bad as in good.
Bad as in good.
Proper chewy. Quite pork-like.
Thank you.
Get another spoon.
Let's have a taste of the fried.
Go for it, bro. It's tough. It's really tough. It's like
It's like no other meat.
dry chicken.
Can I take the skin?
Having eaten the cobra, the boys collect the skins, planning to show them off to the girls at the meeting tomorrow.
Thank you, Tarima Tassi.
When it dries out, it'll be wicked.
Give me a nice belt.
Yeah?
In the bag.
That's the best thing we've done on the trip so far, I think.
Without that, mate. I reckon the girls will be impressed with us at this meeting, boys.
I don't think the girls will be impressed. I think Chloe will try and give us some animal rights speech and discuss why. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, how did you drank the blood? Oh, I'm leaving. That's what Chloe's going to do. I think there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. A chicken gets killed before it's eaten, a pig gets killed before it's eaten, a cow gets killed before it's eaten. There's nothing wrong with killing a cobra before it's eaten. I saw nothing against that. A cobra would kill you in a heartbeat if it had the chance and it wanted to. So, fair's fair. Okay, Cobra crew, well done.
Job done.
Let's go.
While the boys return to their hotel, happy they've crammed as much as possible into their week. On the other side of Solo, the travel-weary girls, who have chosen to spend the day relaxing at their hotel, rather than exploring the rich local culture, decide to order a takeaway and stay in for the night.
Hi, is this Pizza Hut? How much is a large pizza, please? Pardon? Pardon? Garlic bread? Do you
want me
do
to
garlic bread?
Talk to him.
Hello?
Mary, can you understand
He's speaking Indonesian to me.
you? Hang on, give me the phone. Hi. Hi. Hello?
Seeing Marie-Claire struggle on the phone, Chloe, who has organised most of the hotels and transport this week, takes over, confident that she'll be more successful.
Hello. Is there somebody who speaks English? You can help me. Do you do garlic bread? Garlic bread, okay. Yeah, wonderful. How much is medium pizza? Okay, and medium pizza? Shh. Hang on, guys, I can't hear what you're saying. You only have what?
Probably have like rice.
Guys, I can't do this if you're gonna chat, sorry. Sorry? Cheese and tomato. Cheese, tomato.
How much
Okay.
is delivery charge?
No, guys, no. 2 garlic cheese breads. Do you understand? I'm about to just blow my top now.
I think Chloe's dominance amongst the three of us, it has its advantages in terms of like things are done, but she quite likes to take over. Like even tonight when we were ordering pizzas, like I was the one on the phone and suddenly it was my fault, it was my accent that wasn't getting understood by the guy. So when she started booking the pizza and she was having problems with the guy on the phone, it was his problem because he was an idiot. And I just felt she was a wee bit patronising to him as well, like really quite rude, and that really ticked me off, to be honest. I think she just lost her Traveller of the Week vote from me, basically.
Marigold. The golden girl. If it wasn't because of you and our votes, we wouldn't be here tonight. So thank you, Marigold.
How was that, bird?
It's not too bad.
It's morning, and later today both groups will gather for the end of week meeting.
I'm struggling to find clean clothes in my rucksack here.
Which is good news for Nathan and Lewis, who, like everybody else, have had to travel without their large backpacks this week, and as a result, have almost run out of clean clothes.
It's the only thing I've got. One shade of pants. So, not much variation, but it's clean-ish.
I think the task has been easy, to be honest. I had enough clothes for this week, and today's the only day where I've been looking for clean clothes.
It's been back to basics, but not too bad.
I think the task's been easy enough, and I'm glad we're going to have our 25%.
This week, Nathan feels he's made a real effort to impress his fellow backpackers and hopes that he will be voted Traveller of the Week at today's meeting.
I think this week has gone quicker than I expected, and I'll be happy to see how everyone else is doing, ask a few questions and stuff, to hear their stories. I definitely want to be Traveller of the Week this week, and I think out of our group, I think I've definitely done the best out of everyone. Like, I said it to them boys as well, but I think I've tried to speak Indonesian, I've got the hat and everything, but yeah, I think I really deserve to be Traveller of the Week this week.
We're going to see boys.
1 hour later, both groups set off for Candi Suku, a 15th century Hindu temple on the outskirts of Solo, for their second official end-of-week meeting.
You look a bit nervous there, mate.
A bit worried.
All of them are aware that in 6 weeks' time, only one of them can be voted the ultimate traveller and take home the £10,000 prize money. But today, they must decide as individuals who has been the best traveller this week.
Yeah, the girls are just going to vote for the girls again.
Yeah.
While this has no bearing on the final outcome of the competition, the winner will receive 50% extra on their budget for the coming week.
The temple thing is pretty though, isn't it, girl?
Yeah.
Eager to meet new boy Lewis, the girls arrive at the temple first.
New person.
Exciting, new person.
Too exciting.
Some big steps.
Yes, girls.
Who's hot? Hey! Hi, new person!
Hi.
I love the hat!
I know, and it's quality.
Love
isn't it?
it. So, new person, what's your name?
Lewis.
Hi.
Hi. So you're Mary Claire,
Yeah.
Chantel, Chloe.
Well done. They must have filled you in big time.
Told me everything.
Right, guys, I travelled the week last week. I'm chairing the meeting today.
Woo!
So tell us how your week's been without us.
With pleasantries over, each group must now attempt to convince the other that they had the best adventure. The 6 are aware, however, that ultimately only one person can be named Traveller of the Week, and that this is their last opportunity to win votes.
I tried to be as welcoming as I could be to Lewis, generally making sure we all had a good time and getting where we needed to get. We went to that Borough temple.
Temple.
And then we went to the bird market.
I went on a little bit of a tourist spree this week. I bought me hat.
We went to do the traditional batik painting.
You do that, girls. I thought you should do
I
that.
would have loved to
Yeah,
have
that would have
done
been
that.
so
Yeah.
I was thrown into the deep end, met 2 new guys in a random place, ate snake, which I'm really fussy eater, so that was quite a big one.
And
Drank the blood.
Drank their blood. We've got some skin. Do you want to get the skin out?
I'm pouring it out because they stink.
Is that real?
That's the skin of the snakes we ate. It's real.
That is actually minging.
Did they kill them in
feels like
front of you?
What they did is the guy...
Oh, don't tell me, I don't want to know, thanks.
We had a really, really good week. Haggled room prices down this week. We got our room cheaper than we should have done. We went to this sort of like puppet making workshop, and then we went to Borobudur, and we loved that, didn't we, girls? And we came to Solo, and we decided to have a night of luxury.
The hotel we stayed in as well, on Saturday and Sunday night we had swimming pool, and we used it.
It's not about swimming pools, it's about cultural experience.
It was a characteristic thing, eh? It had all the Buddhists and stuff outside.
Yeah.
Both groups have now told the story of their week, giving each person the opportunity to make a case for why they should be named Traveller of the Week. But who will it be? The 6 backpackers have been gathered at Candi Suku Temple on the outskirts of Solo for just over an hour. Each of them has the opportunity to convince the others that, as well as being in the most adventurous group, they, more than anyone else, deserve to be named Traveller of the Week. Now, it's decision time.
So we'll start voting, and we'll start with you, Andrew.
I'm going to vote for Nathan because he drank that blood first, and I was ultimately impressed. So Nathan gets my vote.
Will Chloe, who is up next, go for one of the other girls, or have the boys impressed her enough to make her vote for one of them instead?
Lewis, I'm voting for you because I feel that it must have been pretty tough coming into a group of people who already knew each other, and just I feel like it would be a nice welcome thing for you, so I vote for you.
This week I'm going to vote for the person who I think's integrated the best into the culture and the people of Indonesia. So my vote this week goes to Nathan.
Thank you. This week I'm going to vote for Andrew because he's always up for everything. He just wants to get the job done like me. I reckon he's been a pretty good traveller as well.
This week I am going to vote for Andrew. I've missed his leadership and organisational qualities, so I vote for Andrew.
So far, Lewis has 1 vote, while Andrew and Nathan are tied on 2 votes each. Lewis is the last person to vote.
It's between Nathan's enthusiasm for the week and Andrew's organisation, getting us places, taxis, bartering with the hotel, things like that. So I'm going to go for Andrew.
So with 3 votes, this week's travel of the week goes to Andrew.
Hey.
Because Andrew has been named Traveller of the Week, he'll have an extra 500,000 rupiah in his budget for the coming week, giving him almost £30 more money to spend than his fellow travellers.
I expected to get a vote off Nathan, and I thought it was, it was doable to get a vote off Lewis, and then I just knew that if one of the girls would vote for me, then I'd get it. So it was down to the girls, really, and it paid off. They did vote for us, which was good.
With both groups having passed this week's challenge, it's now time for Marie-Claire to announce their next destination, a new travel challenge.
We must travel from here to Bali.
Nice.
Via Mount Bromo without the use of guidebooks or maps.
What? I meant to do that, excuse me, mate. You don't know where Bali is, do you? This will make us proper travellers. If we get there on time, we can say we are proper travellers.
I think it will be pretty hard.
Do you?
In places, yeah.
If anyone fails to reach Bali on time or uses a map or guidebook while travelling, their entire group will be fined 25% of their budget.
Easily doable. I've done harder things in my life.
But before they can set off, the 6 must now agree on the 2 new groups for the coming week.
I'd really like to get to know the new traveller, so I would like to be in a group with Lewis.
I'd like to be in Marie-Claire's group.
Anyone else have any preferences? Is there any way of deciding, or are we just going to have time?
Okay, shall I just decide? This week, why don't we go myself, Lewis, Andrew, and then you guys have Marie-Claire, Chantal, and Nathan. Does that kind of make everything all right?
I'm happy, but probably everyone else ain't happy, so...
No, I'm happy.
No, everyone's fine.
Right, guys, let's get going.
I did want to be in Marie-Claire's group because I do fancy her, to be honest, and I like her as a person, and she's funny as well, so yeah, I think that's why I'm glad that I'm in her group, to be honest.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
With the meeting concluded, the 2 groups go their separate ways to begin their journey to the next destination.
One of my slight concerns is that Andrew and Lewis, as boys, won't mind sleeping in very cheap hostels, whereas I really do mind that, and if I have to cause a tantrum and scream, then I will, to get a nice, good night's sleep.
I'm not looking forward to the week ahead. I'm not looking forward to the group I'm with. I don't enjoy Chloe's company, really. She's very reserved, quite, she's not fun like the other girls are, so I've got the boring group, definitely.